Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do like a more casual vlog style intro because why not? So I'm sharing today my 5 to 6, I forget how many exactly it is, top booty exercises. So these are like my go-to like glute focused leg workouts that I will do at the gym. So I'm really focusing on exercises that put the glutes under max tension, either at their maximum stretch or maximum contraction. And that's really what you want to focus on in a glute exercise, something that's going to very much keep the glute under high tension. Also, we want these exercises to be glute dominant, not quad dominant, which is very common with people. Some people are glute dominant, some are quad dominant. So if you do struggle to build your glutes, I'm going to be showing you and giving you little tips as to how to make these exercises target your glutes over like the rest of your leg, because the rest of your leg will probably grow anyway. So if you really want to target the glutes, you need to have like a few specific things that you do. So I'll be going through how to make sure each of these movements targets the booty for a nice little peachy bum. So I might do all of these exercises in one day as a full workout, or usually I will like pick a few of them to incorporate into a daily workout with like some other leg movements or maybe other glute movements, but these are like my top ones. And if you want to see like what a regular daily workout looks like for me, you can follow me on my fitness account, Kathryn_fit. I post a lot of glute workouts and leg workouts and workouts in general, honestly, on that account. So if you would like to see that, the link to that is down below. Also, if you're thinking, oh, she's going to include squats. No. Squats are a great compound lift that you should be doing in your workout regimen if you're trying to really strengthen your whole body and your whole legs. But a squat is very much a knee dominant movement, so you're bending your knee more. And if you're looking for a glute exercise, you really want to be like hinging at the hips more than the knees. So the squats are actually not the best for building the glutes. I know, it's crazy. So without any further ado, let's go into all the exercises. So the first exercise is a Romanian deadlift, which is similar to a barbell deadlift, but it targets your glutes and hamstrings more than your back. So what you want to do is keep your feet about shoulder width apart, not too wide or else it'll compromise your knees, and hinge at the hips and contract your glutes and your hamstrings to bring the weight back up. I really recommend thinking a lot about contracting your glutes to keep more of the tension there. And you also want to keep the weight in your heels like any glute exercise, but still keep your feet flat on the ground. And also, it's important to keep your spine neutral, so don't look forward, look down, or else you'll interrupt the line of your back. Next is a weighted back extension. You can also do this without the weight if you prefer, but I like to add just about a 10 to 15 pound plate. So as you can see, this is kind of the opposite of a hip thrust, but still is a very hip hinge dominated movement. There's no knee movement, so you're not targeting the quads. You're very much targeting the posterior chain, which is all of the back muscles, plus the glutes, the hamstrings. While this may look like a back exercise, you can make it a glute exercise by rounding your back. So rounding your back stops the erector muscles around the spine from activating, so it becomes a perfect hip extensor exercise, which is perfect for targeting the glutes. You also can hit the outer glutes more by turning out the feet a little bit. This is how I prefer to do it, but you can totally still target the glutes by keeping your feet parallel. So the next exercise is a front elevated reverse lunge, and here I stacked up some plates to give my front foot a little bit of height, but you can also use a step if you have that available to you. But in this exercise, you're going to be stepping back as deep as you can and then using the glutes to kind of thrust forward and just if you really feel the glutes contract to bring you back up to the starting position. Here, the elevated foot causes more of a stretch in the glutes, and when you're building a muscle, you either want maximum tension through contraction or stretching, so you're getting that stretch here that really helps engage the muscle. The step also allows you to have a greater range of motion than without the step, which I'm always looking for in an exercise to increase range of motion, because more range of motion means more time under tension, which means more booty gains, so that's what we need. And I lost my balance a few times here, but honestly, the plate wasn't very even, so I definitely recommend using a step because this was kind of a struggle. Next is the number one glute exercise, in my opinion. I'm sure you've seen it if you are at all following fitness people on Instagram, but this is the barbell hip thrust. But essentially with your feet flat on the ground, you also want to keep more of the weight in your heels again. You basically just bring your hips upward and thrust towards the ceiling. Again, driving through your heels will allow you to target the glutes more. You also want to keep your chin tucked. I know this looks kind of funny. It allows your spine to stay neutral so you can protect your spine, which is very important in weightlifting. And you also don't want to thrust so much that you're overarching your back. That's also bad. You just want to get to a neutral spine and then return down. One of my favorite variations of this is to do 5 full reps, then 5 1.5 reps. And on the half reps, you go up to a full rep, then down halfway, and then back up. And this allows you to increase your time under tension and also helps you kind of increase your rep range without doing full reps. But either way, you will definitely feel a burn. Next, we have a foot elevated glute bridge. So glute bridge, obviously by the name, definitely are great muscles to target your glutes. I just find that keeping my feet on the ground, I don't get a very good range of motion. So as we talked about earlier, more range of motion equals more time under tension, and having the feet elevated here really allows you to increase your range of motion and burn out the glutes even more. I also will sometimes add a band like I did here around my knees. It just allows you to keep some tension on the glutes again, and also make sure to drive through your heels. Sometimes I elevate my toes completely so all the weight is on my heels. So this last exercise are cable kickbacks. So what you're going to do here is bend over. So you want to keep your spine neutral again. And keeping the spine neutral here means leaning forward so you don't have an arched back, and your head and neck are flat with your spine and looking at the ground. And this takes all of the work out of the lower back, so you're only working the glutes here. You also want to keep the supporting and working legs slightly bent, and this helps target the glutes over the hamstrings. So you have your foot in the attachment and you want to drive and kind of swing upwards. So again, keeping your leg bent, swinging your whole leg back and upwards in kind of an arched motion. So I hope this was helpful and informative. I really tried to include as much evidence and reasoning and tips as I could to help you guys if you are new to working out or if you just wanted some more glute workouts. I know some of you requested that I do more fitness videos since I do a lot of that on my Instagram. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any requests, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye!